everyone, and welcome back to another Bitcoin and cryptocurrency video. In today's video we will be discussing the bull market support band. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as it means oh so much to me. And if you are a fan of cryptocurrency, I have a cryptocurrency shop where you can shop cryptocurrency products. I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can get a nice discount off your next purchase. So without a further ado, let's begin. And the current prices of Bitcoin is residing at just shy of 63,000 United States dollars. We're currently at 62,888.5 and 89 cents. So with regards to the bull market support band, I normally make these videos at the beginning of the week, normally on a Monday or a Tuesday, because at the beginning of the week, especially as this is a weekly chart, the bull market support band updates every week. At the end of a Sunday, beginning of a Monday, the bull market support band currently updates. And we know that the bull market support band currently consists of two moving averages. For those who have watched my bull market support band videos, you know what I'm about to say. If so, you can forward the video for the next 20 seconds or so. But for those who are new, the bull market support band is made up of two moving averages, the 20-week SMA and the 21-week EMA. These two moving averages, as we all know with moving averages, are lagging indicators. So they replace current prices with prices that were essentially in the past. So as we have the 20-week SMA, the bull market support band is currently replacing prices from today with 20 weeks ago. Hence why it is a lagging indicator. And even though Bitcoin has been going in a straight line for the last few weeks, the bull market support band is continuing to rise because prices of today are more than prices of 20 weeks ago. So now that we've got that covered, let's dive into this week's narrative and dissect what I believe is essentially going on within cryptocurrency and Bitcoin today. So Bitcoin, as mentioned, has been going sideways for such a long time. If we exactly get this amount, it is probably 7 weeks. Not probably, it is in fact 7 weeks that Bitcoin has been going sideways or so. This is important to know because not only from a bull market support band perspective, but from a price perspective, it seems as if price is stalling and the momentum is essentially slowing down, because over the last 6 months or so, everyone has been used to Bitcoin just going up. Even when we've had dips, like this one here where Bitcoin dipped from 48k back down to 39k and almost backtested its bull market support band, those dips were just very short lasted, and then Bitcoin just continued on this massive rally. In the last 6 months or so, Bitcoin has just been going into a major uptrend. And the reason why I'm making this video at the end of the week is because next week we have the beginning of May. So I'm going to be making a monthly returns video discussing where I see the outlook for the next few months going into the post-halving year and the back end of this halving year. And we have a very important FOMC meeting on the 1st of May as well. So next week will be dominated by those videos. But in today's video, the bull market support band is also important to know because I'm going to be subliminally analyzing Bitcoin's price with relation to its bull market support band, but comparing it to altcoins and where they are against their own bull market support band. So it's a subliminal message to the Bitcoin dominance. And I believe the Bitcoin dominance is probably one of the most important metrics to analyze right now going into the summer, because that is the key to understanding your maximum risk adjusted returns investing into altcoins, and that is where you will prosper for the upcoming bull market. So where are we with regards to the bull market support band today? In terms of Bitcoin is exactly 10 to 13% away from its bull market support band. And that is quite significant, right? A 10 to 13% drop is quite significant. That would put the price of Bitcoin today, as you know, the bull market support band, you can see the figures at the top left of your screen right now. The 20-week SMA and the 21-week EMA is currently residing between 54,500 and 55, just shy of 56,000. So 54.5k and 56k. Price of Bitcoin right now is at just shy of 63k. So we are a good 10 to 13% away from the bull market support band. And I just want to mention, we've discussed this in prior videos. I'm just going to quickly sum it up now, especially for those who are new. The price of Bitcoin has not backtested its bull market support band since its breakout at the back end of October 2023. We know and we've analyzed that when Bitcoin doesn't backtest its bull market support band for a significant amount of time, it is only a matter of time that the Bitcoin price will come to its bull market support band. And if the Bitcoin price has not backtested its bull market support band for a significant amount of time, it is less likely that the price will hold the bull market support band as support. I'll give you a couple of prior instances. If we go back to last cycle where we were in fact a massive bull market, the price broke out from its bull market support band or backtested it as support at the beginning of October. Price then rallied on without backtesting the bull market support band, and then when the bull market support band finally caught up with the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin failed to hold it as support and then went into a summer downtrend for 3 months. If we go back to that mid-cycle top in 2019, you can see again Bitcoin broke out of its bull market support band at the beginning of April and did not backtest it for a long time. And then when Bitcoin decided to go sideways, allowing for the bull market support band to catch up, it failed to hold the bull market support band as support, leading to a downtrend for 6 months. A prior instance where Bitcoin did backtest its bull market support band, you can see that it was a very, very healthy bull market with many corrections to the bull market support band, but the bull market lasted a lot longer. If I just zoom out here, you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. So if we go back to last cycle, you can see that the bull market was very, very intense, but failed to hold the bull market support band. The mid-cycle top was very intense, going up 4x in 6 months, and then went into a downtrend. But if we take a look at the cycle before that, the 2016 up until the end of 2017 bull market, you can see that on numerous occasions, Bitcoin backtested its bull market support band many times until it finally didn't at this point right here. It went into an intense rally, and then once it finally backtested it again, it failed to hold it as support, and then the bear market began. So we have 3 occasions here where we can clearly see that when Bitcoin goes a long time without backtesting the bull market support band, it will fail to hold it as support once the price finally reaches the equilibrium with the bull market support band. If Bitcoin backtests its bull market support band regularly and holds it, that's when you know it is a healthy uptrend within the market. So at this current moment in time, it has in fact been 27 weeks since Bitcoin has backtested its bull market support band. And if you are a Bitcoin bull, if you are a cryptocurrency bull and you're very optimistic in the short term for this market, you do not exactly want to see Bitcoin come any closer to its bull market support band. That is a massive red flag, as it has been 27 plus weeks since Bitcoin has backtested its bull market support band. You do not want to see Bitcoin come. You do not want to run the risk of Bitcoin coming back to even test the bull market support band, because it has been such a long time. If Bitcoin backtested the bull market support band at this moment right here in February, that could have been considered very healthy structure. Maybe a larger correction or in terms of a time correction, but because Bitcoin has just evidently soared to new highs in just a short amount of time, as a Bitcoin bull, you do not want to see the price risk coming back to the bull market support band, because it runs the risk of not holding it as support. And if it doesn't hold it as support, then you know we're about to enter a summer/autumn downtrend. If we compare it to altcoins, and this is why I'm trying to subliminally mend this message in comparison to the Bitcoin dominance, is because of the healthy position that Bitcoin is actually in. So if we do get to that point where Bitcoin backtests its bull market support band, and we discussed that it is around 10 between 10 to 13%. Bitcoin has that leeway to drop 10 to 13% and still be at its bull market support band. But let's check a couple of altcoins. Let's check a couple of altcoins to see where they are in the market. So if we go to Ethereum right now, you can see that Ethereum has already backtested its bull market support band. It has already backtested it, which just isn't good news for altcoins, because it runs a risk that if Bitcoin does drop 10 to 13% and comes to backtest its bull market support band, where would that put Ethereum? I mean, a 10% drop here from Ethereum would evidently get it below its bull market support band and inside this broadening wedge channel, which just isn't good news, because it looks very eerily similar to its channel it did in 2019, but just on a larger time frame. So if Bitcoin drops 10%, and going in with the theory that the Bitcoin dominance will essentially continue to rise until looser monetary conditions arrive, if Bitcoin drops 10%, Ethereum is more than likely going to drop more than that. If Ethereum drops 15% or so, that puts it well below its bull market support band. And if Bitcoin falls below its bull market support band, you know that altcoins perform terribly. If we take a look at ADA, for example, I've mapped this out. I mean, I drew this out ages ago, and I posted this a couple of months ago, that this ADA move is very eerily similar to its move again in 2019. It's very confluent, where we have this trend line right here, and ADA goes to its bear market low, then has a nice little spike up to the trend line, has a small dip to its bull market support band, then has a wick above this trend line, and then goes into a downtrend. It's very eerily similar, and ADA in this current moment in time is actually below its bull market support band already. It just makes you wonder if Bitcoin even dares to come back to its bull market support band. What does that mean for altcoins? I mean, Ethereum is the index for altcoins, so if something bad happens to Ethereum, altcoins are just going to get wrecked even further. But altcoins like ADA, and it's not personal because I really like ADA as a project, I will be investing into ADA for this upcoming bull market. It will just provide an opportunity of a lifetime, right? This is why I'm saying investing into altcoins, not only when they're low against their USD value, but when they're low against their Bitcoin value, which is why I always demand that people understand the Bitcoin dominance metric. Because when you understand the Bitcoin dominance metric, you will understand that the maximum adjusted risk returns is what will make you a better investor within the cryptocurrency asset class. You need to understand the Bitcoin dominance metric, because once Bitcoin has this dip, and trust me, I'm telling you, this dip will happen, because there is no way Bitcoin can just go on a crazy uptrend since November 22 and not have a dip that's more than 30%. Every dip that Bitcoin has had since the beginning of its uptrend, Bitcoin has only dipped 20%, which is just unheard of, because we all know Bitcoin is this volatile asset that can drop 30, 40, 50%. But in these dips, Bitcoin has only dropped 22%. And then from this high right here, 20%. And then from this peak right here, 22%. And then this dip right here, again, another 22%. At this current moment in time, from the peak of all-time highs to where Bitcoin wicked to, again, that's 20%. Bitcoin has only dipped 20%. And I want to remind you guys that Bitcoin can and it will drop more than 20% one day. Just because Bitcoin has gone in a massive uptrend, I believe people have forgotten what a downtrend feels like for Bitcoin. And a downtrend for Bitcoin is detrimental to altcoins. Just remember this. Because even in bull markets, Bitcoin gets extreme volatile dips to the downside of 30, 40, 50%. So I'm just warning you that a dip and a downtrend will come, and it will come sooner than you think, and it will catch you unexpected. I'm not here to be a Debbie Downer. I'm here to tell you the truth, and Bitcoin will likely go into a downtrend into the summer and autumn months, which will then put pressure on the altcoin markets. The altcoin market cannot catch a bid like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the king. You need to remember this. So if altcoins can't catch a bid and it doesn't have the liquidity that Bitcoin has, altcoins will then get wrecked against their USD values. And not only will they get wrecked against its USD value, it will get wrecked against its Bitcoin value. And that is the opportunity of a lifetime to invest into altcoins. So I'm kind of blending in a Bitcoin dominance video while just stating some facts regarding the Bitcoin dominance with regards to Bitcoin, the bull market support band, and some altcoins. A larger Bitcoin dominance video will likely come next week to analyze where we are within the market. But that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up, smash that like button, as it means oh so much to me. And it's been your boy, J1 General. Thank you and goodbye.